I'm Fred Burniston, and I'd like to say a few words about my book, The Cunning Secret of the Wise, a response to the spirit of the times. I'll begin with a short passage from a book provocatively titled Beyond Freedom and Dignity by the famous behaviourist psychologist B.F. Skinner. What is being abolished, says Skinner, is autonomous man, the inner man, the homunculus, the possessing demon, the man defended by the literatures of freedom and dignity. His abolition is long overdue. He has been constructed by our ignorance, and as our understanding increases, the very stuff of which he is composed vanishes. And it must do if it is to prevent the abolition of our human species. To man qua man, we readily say good riddance. Only by dispossessing him can we turn from the inferred to the observed, from the miraculous to the natural, from the inaccessible to the manipulatable. Skinner has articulated the spirit of the times that we live in with devastating clarity. In my book, I turn to a psychologist who is every bit as radical as Skinner, but in the opposite direction. Whereas Skinner sought to abolish the soul from psychology, Carl Jung insisted that the soul belonged at the very centre of psychology. For Jung, the soul was just as real as the body. It was not some kind of inner homunculus. So why have I titled my book The Cunning Secret of the Wise? I took the title from an alchemical manuscript that I found in one of Jung's later works. In a 17th century French alchemical text, we learn of a tiny round fish in the vast ocean of the world soul. The alchemist has to find that fish before he can begin on the alchemical opus. But how is he to do so? There will be no hope whatever, says Jung, of catching such an insignificant creature if the magnet of the wise did not exist in the conscious subject. This magnet is obviously something the master can teach to his pupil. It is the theoria, the one solid possession from which the adept can proceed. He must find the sparks of light embedded in the prima materia, for the prima materia always remains to be found, and the only thing that helps him is the cunning secret of the wise, a theory that can be communicated. 40 years ago, I set off with my magnet of the wise to find that little fish in the vast ocean of the collective unconscious. I'm still looking. Cunning Secret of the Wise is a record of my quest so far. I hope that I have also formulated the beginnings of a theory that can be communicated. In 1925, Jung had an open conversation with a Pueblo chief in New Mexico. Mountain Lake told Jung that he thought the white man was barking mad. Why? Asked Jung. Because the whites think with their heads. So from where do the Pueblo think? Mountain Lake pointed to his heart. Jung knew exactly what he meant. In the last 3 chapters of Cunning Secret of the Wise, I write about a profound exponent of the thought of the heart, the Andalusian mystic Ibn Arabi, 1175 to 1240. He is known as the Shaykh al-Akbar, or greatest Shaykh in the Islamic world. His vision is all-encompassing, and my book ends in the foothills of a vast mountain.